We have an awful lot of businesses out there, restaurants in particular, that are suffering. And when somebody says, well, we got to do what we got to do because it's based on science, and how often do we hear based on science? So along that line of thinking, let's just travel down this road of reviewing a very recent court case, the court case being the County of Butler v. Wolf. And I'd like to read out of the court case some questions and answers. Obviously, the governor himself did not show up for the court case. He sent his representatives. I don't know who they were. However, I'd like to read you all some of these questions, and then you tell me if you think your restaurant's being closed was based on science. Question: how many scientists were on the governor's team of advisors that came up with these executive orders? Answer: none. How many immunologists or epidemiologists were on the governor's teams of advisors that come up with these executive orders? Answer: none. How many healthcare or medical professionals were on the governor's team of advisors that come up with these executive orders? None. Of the hundreds, if not thousands of meetings the governor's teams of advisors testified they had, how many meetings did the governor attend? Answer: none. Did the governor's teams make a written record of any of these meetings? No. Did the governor's advisors provide an objective definition to the words life-sustaining and non-life-sustaining? No. Did the governor's advisors define the word life-sustaining business? Answer: yes. Question: what was their definition? Answer: a business that sustains life. Whatever the governor's advisor's definition to the word life-sustaining is or was, did they write it down on paper? Answer: no. Did they write it on a notebook? No. A Post-it note? No. On the back of their hands? No. Anywhere? No. So when the governor's team was reviewing the waiver requests filed by tens of thousands of businesses and trying to decide if the businesses were life-sustaining or non-life-sustaining, did the governor's team apply a written definition of life-sustaining? No. So how did they decide whether your business was life-sustaining? According to the trial transcript, what did they claim they used to decide the waiver applications? Answer: common sense. Is common sense a legal standard? Answer: no. I think the point is very well made that, and it certainly caused some riff here, and because of that, I will not go deeper into more of these questions, although I have several pages of them that proves that there was no data, there was no science, nobody testified, there was no experts. I sat in on a policy committee hearing one day and listened to people from a major health organization testify that they offered the governor 2 of their epidemiologists on their staff free of charge to the governor. They never heard back from the governor's office. The bottom line is, all this was pulled out of thin air. There is no science, there is no data in which these decisions were made to shut down or drastically reduce beyond repair the restaurant situation in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.